Welcome to the IESP podcast. My name is Jenna Pecor. I'm the founder of the Institute for State Sale Professionals. And I'm so excited today because I have an exciting announcement. My brand new website is launched for the Institute, and I cannot tell y'all how excited this makes me. And shout out to Andy from estatesalefounders.net because he created this entire thing for me from scratch, and I cannot wait to show you what it looks like. So let me just tell you about my last, what has it been, 7 years since I started doing the Generosity Estate Sale training course. And in 2019, I switched over to, I think I signed up for like Rizuku or one of those course platforms where you can host your course. And I was with them for a while. I know that I went to Teachable for a while. And then this last time I went to Course Creator 360. And the problem is that, well, for one thing, if you only have one course that you're trying to teach, it's very different from trying to create multiple courses within one of those platforms, because they're really not designed for that. Not the way that I saw what I wanted to do. And so every time that I would move to somewhere new, it would change the process. I would have to learn how to, sign up funnels and do these things, make sure that people could pay for it and how do they get in. And I was spending so much time on the technology side of things, like having to mess with the actual platforms themselves, than actually creating content for the platform and for the course. And every time that I would update the course, I'd have to put out a whole new course, and there was a lot of limitations to doing that. And so despite all that stuff, I still sold the course, and there were still people that bought the course. It just wasn't the best that it could possibly be. And so I was complaining on the phone one day to Andy because I don't remember, trying to upload something, and he was trying to walk me through how to put something somewhere. And I'm usually pretty good, but I mean, there's just times I'm just like, I'm not a, you know, I'm not a coder. I'm not a developer. I'm not any of that stuff. And he goes, you just want me to build you one? I can just build you a course. He's like, I can build you a course and make it do everything that you want it to do, and you never have to worry about being frustrated with it again. And I said, okay, go ahead and do it. And it took him, I don't know, 3 days. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to figure out step by step on how to use these platforms. But all that to say, what you're looking at is his creation and my feedback, and it is so exciting. I cannot even tell you. This institute is it's coming into fruition what I was hoping that it would be. And what I want it to be is something that could grow and contain all of the different things in my brain that I want it to contain as time goes on. I want to make it easy for people to join and become instructors themselves at some point. I want to make it easy to adapt maybe different ways of estate sale liquidating that don't have it. But I wanted to kind of walk y'all through the website because I want y'all to see how easy and beautiful it is to sign up for these courses. And yeah, so let's kind of look. So first and foremost, we're still in the month of July. We have until July 31st, which is 10 days away, for you to get the 25% off for all the courses. And you can use USA 250 at checkout to do that. You can see that beautiful red, white, and blue banner scrolling across the screen that reminds you to get that discount. So that'll be there for another 10 days. So let's kind of look at this. So first of all, you can see the new logo. You can see, I just scrolled down because I asked the AI in the, oh, that's so funny. I asked the AI because I wanted to add a video, or I wanted to make a video, and there's an AI assistant that he put in there for me. And I said, I want to make a video for the website. And so it said, okay, I'm gonna put a placeholder in here so that when you're ready to upload, you can go ahead and do it. And it put Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up as the default video. That is funny. Anyway, so if you go over here, you can actually see the courses. And this is a course catalog. they are separated. You can see all the course catalog, all the courses here, but it's separated into 3 different learning tracks. And I did that because I want you guys out there to know, like, what course should I take, and what is something good for where I'm at in my business. Not everyone that is coming to take a course is doing so because they've never done an estate sale before. Some of you have been doing estate sales. Y'all just want a better way to do them, or perhaps you want to scale your business and there are no resources really out there for that at all. So that's where these are going to be. They're going to be here. So the foundations is things that are just the basics of either running estate sales themselves, or starting an estate sale business, and with things like contracts and stuff like that. And so the estate sale management course is the first one that you'll see: marketing and client acquisitions for estate sale operators, and then contracts and addendums, how to think like a contract writer. All 3 of these are published right now and available for you on the website. These are the ones that are coming soon, and I'm working on these right now, and hopefully they'll be published here pretty quick. So we have customer service for estate sale operators. We have technology for estate sale operators, hiring and managing an estate sale team, business systems and process management, developing a long-term business plan, building multiple revenue streams in an estate sale business. And then finally, we have the certification, which is the Certified Estate Sale Fiduciary Certification. This is published and ready to go. And so this is with the courses, what you're trying to get is education. With the certification, you get education, but you also get a certificate at the end that you have completed the course. You'll be able to use that certificate and the logo that says that you're a certified estate sale fiduciary, which we're calling CESF. You'll be able to put that on all your marketing materials, your website, your Facebook page. And what that does is just signal to the people out there that might use you that you are committed to the fiduciary, the ethics and fiduciary responsibility to your clients. So that is available right now. And then this kind of just explains the tracks and what they are. So this section has the certificates and why they matter. Because, we're not in an industry that requires them. And I don't know. I'm sure at some point we probably will be. I know that Illinois has already got some regulations that are not great. But an unregulated industry and is what makes credentials pretty essential. And we just have not had anything like that. And so these are the credentials we're offering. I've got another one that's coming soon that I need to add on here, is coming soon. But these are all, well, this is the other thing I should have said. So if you go to any of these that are coming soon, you can actually be notified when they're actually published. So if there's something on here that you are very interested in taking, you can be notified, and you'll be put on a waiting list so that when it comes out, you'll be the first one to be able to sign up for it. So I think that's awesome. The certifications, again, this is voluntary. There is nothing that says that we have to do this, but there comes a point when we're going to have to start being really responsible about our own industry. First of all, so that regulators in the country, across the country, don't create regulations that don't have anything to do with our industry, which is kind of what Illinois did when they forced estate sale providers to get their auctioneering license, which, okay. And then, but it also just creates standards across the industry. And especially with the fiduciary duty, there's a lot of stuff going around on social media right now, especially about when people will walk into an estate sale and they see prices that are just abominably high. That might be a family that's running that sale. I don't know. But if it's a company, there's a lot of questions about, they're pressing it high to keep it for themselves. And that's not a great reputation to start getting in the estate sale industry. And we need to mitigate that. And that's going to take operators realizing that there needs to be some standards that we say we're going to do so that other people will start to do the same thing and create that difference between the people that are doing it really great and the people that are doing it not so great. So then you have the podcast, which is just the videos that we've been posting, interviews, some of the interviews with Andy and me, and then just new updates. And then you could subscribe on YouTube. I do plan on getting professionals from inside of the industry itself. I plan on getting people from outside of the industry that affect us. And so there'll be great interviews and things like that and resources for people to find as well. And then we have the blog, and these are just articles that I read, that I write, and and it's going to be not just for articles, but about regulation, ethics, updates, things like that. So that's all there. So when you go in to, if you want to sign up for a course, you can either click on a course. It'll have you just create a real simple account, and you become a student in the or you become a soon to be student, and then you can go ahead and log in from there, and then you can access everything through this website. This right here says dashboard, but and this is where you would access everything from. So this is just the one I'm playing with, and it says that I'm enrolled in 5 different courses. And then from there, once you're in your login portal, you can access all your courses, and then you can also browse the catalog and sign up for more courses. So you can actually do that from there. And then resources are any of the documents that you have downloaded from the course itself. I didn't even know he put that. That's awesome. So you can access any of the PDFs or the templates, any of that stuff you can download at any time. And all of these courses are available to you once you sign up for 6 months. You have 6 months to complete them. And then anyone that I update, you'll get a notification. So if you scroll down to the bottom, let's see, I think it's on the home. If you scroll past Rick Astley, you can see featured courses. You can see new courses that just launched, credential courses, coming soon courses. And then I thought that he put one that said updated courses or recently updated courses. I'll have to have him do that. And then any student of mine that completes any course gets a 3-month pro estatesalefinder.net membership. And I'm going to be talking a lot about that because the website that he has put together is exceptional. And it is just going to blow it. Every single person that starts to use it, it blows their mind because it's just amazing how well he has done that specifically for estate sale operators. It's a wonderful resource. I couldn't imagine not using it and losing it and not having it there. That's how much I have come to love it in the last month or two since I've been using it. So you can also click below the video, and I'll post a link to the website so that if you wanted to sign up for a course, you can do that. So I think we're also going to add in here that you can a way for you to suggest a topic that you would like to see. If you're an estate sale operator and there isn't any education on here that you can find, but you think it would be a really good subject matter to request a new course, I'm going to put that on there as well because I want to know what estate sale operators want to learn. And the things that are on there already are things that were requested. Technology is a huge one. And then the fiduciary is a big one as well, because, well, for obvious reasons. So definitely want to get feedback from everyone. And I think if y'all watch this video, I think I'm going to give the first 5 people who log in with an account, I think I'm going to give y'all one course for free. If y'all do that, then the first 5 people, so whoever those are, go on the website, log into, create an account, and maybe just comment on the YouTube channel. I'll see you on there, and then just say, hey, I signed up, and I'll go ahead and give you free access to the course of your choice. So there's 4 of them to choose from. So definitely want to see you guys get on there and take them and give me some feedback about what you think. So what do y'all think? Are y'all excited about this as an operator? Is this something that you think is going to be helpful? Don't tell me if you don't. No, I'm just kidding. Do tell me, but and just tell me what you think about the industry. Tell me what you think about how we're moving and what you'd like to see happen within the industry, because we are probably way past due for some new updates and for some new way of doing things. So with that said, go on there, log in, sign up for courses. I can't wait to see you. Until next time, bye.